Hello everybody, so today's day 51, area 51, and right now we are in day 51 separation anxiety. And so right now we're in Petco trying to get some more bugs for the lizard. And so all they have today are the mealworms. There's superworms, which we have a ton of superworms. There's some mealworms down here, right here. All is mealworms, right? And so it's not good to, once in a while, but not too often. We don't at all mealworms for Barb. And then we have, I want to get some like earthworms, but these are called red wigglers. I'm not sure what they are, but I'm gonna mess with that. Long story short, it's not having other food that we eat. So unfortunately, that's very sad. It's grasshoppers we don't feed. The dubia crickets, the crickets no, and then dubia roaches are the ones that she likes too. These one here, they're freeze dried. Yeah, yucky, right? Anyway, long story short, let me pause it before I lose this. But yeah, there's not much food here for her. Day 51. One moment. One of the things we find that's interesting about this whole thing, right? I mean, honestly, there's a lot of introspection. I mean, it's not good to introspect too much, but it definitely is to think about what you're doing and how you do stuff. Long story short is when you really look into the situation of what you're doing, you actually start thinking about like everything, about how you interact with people on the general and what you're trying to do. You don't want to be desperate for anything, for any friendship. You want to put yourself in a situation where you're hunger for something, but at the same time though, you do need people to interact with. And so it's like, the thing is, we could be like a fortress or a castle and keep ourselves well hidden and hide our king and queen up in the tower. But eventually, we have to go out there. And that's one of the things we were hoping with the kids. The kids get a chance to meet people and get a chance to interact and meet friends and really go through the lesson of life, But they say once you hit a certain age, it's hard to make friends, because it's easier to introduce, but it's hard to get people to become friendly with you. It's something about the idea of, as you're growing, you don't know anything. And then when you get old enough, you start knowing stuff and you become too wise for your own good. I'm convinced that no matter what, you always have to be ready to meet new things and meet new people. But at the end of the day, though, you must always think like it could be, you don't know who you're going to meet. And especially with your kids. Like for us, we are just like constantly asking God for wisdom because we don't know what they're going to come back as, and we don't know how it's going to be for us or for them with us coming back. So we'll see when that happens. But today's 51, and next week we go and we pick them up, or we actually go to meet them. So that's going to be exciting. So in about the end of this week, actually. So we'll see how that is. Day 57. Right. So some really cool stuff here. So yeah. Bike fix. Here are the story. Lizards. Once upon a time I wanted to be a herpetologist and study lizards, but first I wanted to be a paleontologist and study dinosaurs. So here, little lizards, little dinosaurs. Hello, little dragons. That's right. You're so cute. All right, that's it. I'll be always with you. Never leave you, never forsake you. Okay.